you guys can see I'm with the one and only Q Kiesel, Q Matene, Qhawe Matene. Martinez.
Hi guys, my name is Qhawe and I am the guest for today.
Yes.
Please do follow me on socials as well as on YouTube.
On YouTube as well.
Yes. And on socials Q_MTINI. So
No, Jeremy, ndikhangela ezi responses abantu xa be mistake, silly mistake. You guys can see with the title below, Qhawe and I will be doing some more friendship. It's going to be a friendship video, so I'll ask people on my Instagram to ask me like questions that they have, maybe about our friendship or friendship and it's a term, I build friendship, but
my F.
Come on, no my F. And I think what inspired me to do this is because but I think now the more we grow up, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, we actually choose each other like all the time, you know.
I'm
definitely.
Yeah.
And because I mean, I think when we were in high school it was easier because I was in a hostel. We literally had we saw each other all the time. We didn't have to be friends, but it was easier. But now abantu benza efforts more, you know, we don't stay like next door to each other, in as much as yes we do stay close to each other, but I still think that you can't money effort to send both ways. So hence this video was inspired. Okay, so the first question, we didn't really look at these. So the first question, so I call order. The first question is worst fight and how you sorted things out.
Time to negativity.
Yeah.
How can that be the first question?
Why is this the first question? Guys, it was fight. It's too personal, we can't discuss it. But how did we sort things out? Through communication.
No, I think we gave each other space.
And obviously we spoke about it.
Eventually, but I think...
Space.
Yeah, we spoke about it eventually, but we spoke about it in drips and drabs. But it was the space, communicating. Like, okay, I remember, I don't know if this is going to be too personal for you to share.
No,
where you were like to me, you can't handle my tough love at this point in time.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I can't handle this. I can't, because I know how you're going to receive or respond to something. And I can't be who you need me to be at this point in time.
Point in time. And I think also, now what I can also mention is that I think too, we also went to people that we trust and people who know our relationship. Not abantu abazoti. You are scam, because sometimes you do need abantu abazoti. I man, but in the relationship, oh, but in the Qhawe, in as much as yes, I understand, but I don't think she meant it like this. So I think it's so important to also have other people, not by other people who like you guys, but I think people
that are supportive
about your relationship. So it was a thing of, she probably saw it like this. Oh, actually, I didn't. So
yeah. So. Yeah, I think it's also just being cognizant of what you can and can't give a friend and then giving them space. And letting also time, because in as much as we like to talk about the fact that time does heal or does create, like you need to give someone space to get what they need in a certain position and then if you're right, obviously. If you're right, you can talk about it. What you're talking about. You talk about it when you guys can both be sober-minded and also cognizant of the things that you're saying to each other as well.
Defos. Okay, thanks for that question. Second one, best memory. We got so many. Like, I can't think of one that say like in like best memory that purple skinny jeans. That there was a time like in high school. Okay. There's so many. You might
take my time in high school.
No, the best memory for me is just remembering we started from the bottom. Like there was, and our families were very strict, so still are with but but like that's bukishi. And like I remember priorities there too were not straight because we used to buy love, then knickknacks, then we do added part because we want more budget.
So say when you toiletries and we literally go and book just to have fun.
Just to have fun.
And it's not like creep boys. It's just girls.
It's just girls.
And we were in high school then.
It was high school. When does so that's sort of
distance by. Imali used to go a long way.
It used to go a long way.
Tell it to the same way. You say by weekend.
In fact, hey. I'm sorry, so for me, I think yes, there's some memories, man, and I think that's why like it's so important to everything, because I know that people will say, oh, it's social media, it influences people, it's like peer pressure. But for me, it's so nice looking back and think about flips, Russian base.
Yes.
Guys, so girls, what are you drinking? City guarana with a straight face. City that's our drink.
That was our thing. I think we're also still like that now.
So like
I saw there's been a change. If you don't drink champagne because you want to seem a certain way,
but obviously if I know that I will say different ice droppers. I will say champagne. That's the only thing I drink now. But you want to sell Hey. You did your personality / character differences and how you make them work best for you. I don't know.
I think we had a lot more differences when we were younger than we do now.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I don't know how to answer that. Dingati.
I think we're more
similar. I think we are more similar. Obviously, Zikona Mhlambi with how we handle things, but I think also Mhlambi just having the mutual respect. So it's siyamamelana, man.
Yeah.
Like
it's just Songi Skyy. Like there's even things we diverge on. Like in terms of when we look at things we want in the future, we're different, but like it's all
same.
Do you know what I mean? Like
different but same.
Yeah, different but same. And God, but when we were younger, we had a lot more. We were very different.
Very different.
But we were very lively, fun.
I still am. She is now too. That's a fun thing.
And then I was more serious, reserved. And then now you also have like a serious reserved side. So I think the older we got, we saw value in the different things that people thought were extremely different.
Yeah.
And you kind of in some way, but you do pick up some things from your friends.
Definitely.
I don't always have to be so serious to get things done. You also don't have to be fun all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, definitely don't have to be fun. Oh gosh.
So fun.
No, undefined.
Fun.
Oh no. Oh no. But I think in very important is that also our morals and values are the same. So in as much as we can be different people, whatever, but as our morals and values are the same.
They're quite similar. We might practice them differently, but
if friendship goals, you're in the malena jonga the homework le. Friendship goals, jonga sorry no 5 years and okay, let me read it.
Calm down.
Never. Okay, friendship goals. What you'd like to do / achieve together in the next 5 years. So for me, I think is in the next 5 years to travel more together. Yeah,
definitely that. I think traveling more. I've got a few. Like I've got something a bit more serious up my sleeve.
I know about your business, son. Yeah, he said you were fun.
There is something that I'm thinking I'd like for us to do, but traveling I think from a fun perspective, and then I think there's something we could complement each other just based off the skill sets that we could work on.
Devs. So what do you like most about your friendship? For me, it's that I can be completely myself. Like I think guys, like in as much as you guys might see Qhawe as this like who is not judgmental, like at all. open, but it's so fun like having umdu where you can honestly be yourself and you don't have to hide certain things. Obviously it's not like she's gonna be like, oh friend, okay. I don't think, but it's your life because it's badala, guys. And I think once you reach over 21, there are certain things that obviously you still learn along the way, but the most you can do for a friend is to just advise. and then ikuye ke ngoku ba uzoyithatha
nalapho ba uyitshome ikwazi
advice
because uhamba ungubane ke ngoku namadonga which is like the advice auntie, but
no.
You're judging no. I said literally I just want the best for you, but obviously nalapho it must be solicited, it mustn't be because we're now
yes, and I think we had
advice.
Hi, now what do you like most about our friendship? I wanted to. Sorry,
I was picked up. Fighter, not a lover. But what do I like most about our friendship? I was actually thinking about it. Yeah, I think you can like just fully be yourself.
Yeah.
I think for me, I think fully being myself, meaning also being vulnerable, extremely vulnerable. I think I can be very closed off to the world. Yeah, well, not to the world.
No, yeah, I'm not saying I'm thinking about me.
You can be very closed off to the world and very tough, and I'll solve it, and like the times
because of how the world, the world, hey,
can I accept her English? No, I think for me it's like you can always like I can literally just come to your place and there's no emotion of mine that you don't know how to deal with. Like I can literally be angry, you won't say yours and I'm single friend. We'll just operate and navigate around whatever it is you're feeling. If you're feeling like you're not in the mood, like that's not pressure. Like in and out of the various moods that we're in, right? And like it's fine, and we're also understanding of each other because I know a lot of people there was that comment also Songi is with her other friends, and then it was like, but like isn't she your best friend? And like we're like firstly I didn't make plans with her before and like we're just two autonomous people that respect each other's time. So if I want time with you, I will say, yes, you don't like you're like, oh friend, let's see each other on Saturday. And this was on Monday. Like we just literally respect each other's time. I like that. Okay, what are your green I answered that, What are your green flags in friendship? I think if I'm thinking of green flags, I think what's similar about you and my other friends, and not other friends, my other friends, like I literally only have like really good friends, but what's similar about my friendships is that my friends allow for space for autonomy, and they allow for space for growth, and they allow you to change. So my green flag is feeling like even if I show up as this version of Qhawe today, and then tomorrow ndingumama ka jazz, tomorrow ndingumama ka ozayo, I know that I have that space to grow and evolve. So for me, and like and you pick it up over time. No, but I've changed in this way. Like Sutukumba, I don't know when I work at university, we used to party until we were until 5 a.m. And that's still your but that's still your no, don't be stupid. Like you're so stupid, don't be stupid. Try.
Just try. I know it may be hard.
People change and people, like you told me, I've never had an issue with the fact that all of a sudden Klambi, I would say something as simple as typing or responding. I don't respond as quickly as I used to because I'm doing a lot more things now. And it's never been an issue to say, hi, when you don't have time for me. No, it's just been
and if you want to make time, just say, friend,
can
I call you later?
Yes. So I think that space to grow and evolve because guys, there's a lot of change that's still coming in our lives. That's a green flag for me. I'm joking.
I think at least two.
I ate Friend.
Oh, Hassan. Both no weight loss challenge.
I'm joking.
I'm trying to think. If green criticism would be, I don't know. When it comes to friendships, I'm very picky, and I'd say this because I've got friends as a PhD with friendship. So there are certain things that I'm like, oh my gosh, do I really have to teach you this? Do I really have to teach you this? And I think Nalando, like I said, into your morals and values is fanayo. Sometimes, sometimes, most times, green flags, man. And guys like, I understand that it's about too personal, but is morals and values.
I think, but I think what you also seek, or when you're talking about this, is just consciousness.
Yeah.
Consciousness of like how you show up. Yes. And that's why you say like your friends have a PhD, because your friends are conscious of how they're showing up around you. And then conscious of like what you're doing with your life, and like who you want, like who you want to be, but like just conscious of how you show up.
Yes,
man.
Are you trying?
Yes.
And the thing is, I understand with like some of my friends, we're not gonna be all on the same level, and it's okay. Abanye are further, Abanye is still behind, Abanye same level. But I think for me, it's that trying, just try. And I think it gets so hurtful when you see. Like a certain, like this is not really specific, it happened with Dala, but when you see a certain friend or where boyfriends, will do the most, is so present, will do this and this and this, but when it's your event, when it's your time to be celebrated, when it's your time as a child, that person is never there. God abona for them, they're expecting. That's why I'm like, I don't know, man, but just be there for your friends, guys.
Be there for your friends.
Yeah. How long have you been friends? Since 2010, I think. Yeah.
2010, yes.
Since 2010. Yeah. Going strong.
I guess that. You are invited.
Fire! Got a chance.
What
was the turning point in your friendship? Like that moment when you thought, so fast for me, it was when I discussed Indo Yasekaya.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's
okay.
It. Yeah. Man, the thing is, like I think I knew it to be
from kids.
Yeah, like even from the times when Sasimosha saw by too.
Yeah.
And when we were at hostel, we were like a huge group.
Yeah, that's what I remember. We filtered our friendship.
And I remember the first time, like Indian Qhawe just went out together. So by two, we had so much fun. There was no drama. There was nothing like Bimnandi. Oh yeah. So yeah, and then it was when Wamka and Dalila, and then she came back, Kwabamnandi. It was when YAUCT and I was still Monti.
Yeah.
But the friendship it was
There's so many
things.
I think people have also asked me about Landiba. Oh, like long distance friendship. And I think also the efforts we made to see each other. Because that's why the Situba, that's one thing I love about the friendship here is that we try, like efforts. You see how Abandu will try to gift it, but will try to do this. If right, it's like, oh friend, I know I'm here. If doesn't feel like talking, it's like, okay, it's fine, but as long as you know, like I know, but Qhawe will always be there. Even if let's say that time I don't feel like talking about it the next day. But one thing I know is that she's there. So I think another thing is how easily we blended into each other's families.
Yeah.
I think more than anything, our families also played a good, because our families never understood friendship.
But then they tried.
Yeah, they tried.
And I remember no tata no mama for the first time. And I was like, and my mom is a very special person. I don't want to say she's a B word. Like she's sweet, she's lovely or whatever, but especially then, like my mom was a B. But the fact that and she was so nice, I was like, okay, like that.
I think your mom is more reserved than anything else, and also she's not fazed by people.
Oh, she's not.
Oh, Mama was not phased.
It's all about family.
Yes, Mama was not phased. Like interest, family,
family,
and it's clear and it's fair.
And she doesn't.
she's not she's not that person, son. So yeah.
Do you ever sit down and speak about how your friendship is going, if it's still in
line with the
yeah, if it's still
with
the vision and goal you had of the friendship as wanted initially? If you do, how do you do it?
What no vision, son?
I wouldn't. I think that was so hectic.
That's enough vision now. Let's go, man.
Let's go, Simoshe. Ubon balke, kiamosho kiapas.
Yes.
Kiamosho kiapas. So I wouldn't say there was a vision, but it's not like, because I know there are friends who have like weekly check-ins or monthly. I don't think for us it's that like structured, but where we just appreciate each other.
Yeah.
Okay, if someone is not feeling a certain way about into but I think that
it's actually very funny because I actually thought I would have wanted weekly check-ins, good relationship, but like just this question, maybe romantic relationship. I would have thought I'd want. Because I don't think
how would you guys do that?
Jan?
Like, would you have like let's say, babe, Sunday is our day.
I think it's because I imagine my partner being incredibly busy.
Oh,
right. So maybe that's how I imagine my relationship working.
Maybe with me and
where you actually sit down and reflect on it. But now that you've actually said it, or now that it's been asked, and now I'm thinking of an existing relationship, which is a friendship period.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be helpful, right? Because there are times when you feel something or I feel something, which isn't the most positive thing about the next person, right? I'm not saying that I'm thinking, a terrible thought. But there's times when you're just like, wow, too much. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. And you're just like, sometimes you just need to give it space to breathe and then think about it and move on. So it's actually, the questions make me think, but actually I don't think it's something I'd want to do the weekly check-in, because
it would feel like a job. I know for a fact if we had that, our friendship was not gonna work.
Yeah, because someone is still learning the snacks. So
why would I bring
I love performance and
performance
reviews. Friend, if I could do a weekly performance review,
overachievers, that's why she's like, guys, pay me my money.
Exactly. But like, if I could do a weekly or whatever, I think I'd enjoy it. But I don't think I'd actually enjoy it now that we think about it in a relationship.
But also, do you know, I think also with us, friendship, and friendship is not just a friendship you go out. So we actually, that's why
we reflect a lot.
We say reflect on that, because we actually chill endly and we speak. But if you go out, obviously we're not gonna have that time or opportunity to actually have as our conversation. The only thing that now we're gonna speak about, oh my friend, I missed you, I love you, and that's it.
I actually think, because I was thinking, but no one time. I actually think we do the weekly reviews, but because if you notice, every time we see each other, which is very weird, which is like every week, even twice, 3 times a week. But at least once a week, we'll say, oh my word, friend, thanks for coming. I really appreciated it. Thanks for doing this. Thanks. So it's a review, but we give each other feedback about the friendship quite frequently.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's also how we understand appreciating someone.
Yeah.
Like, I need to tell you the things I appreciate. I think my weekly reviewing, I problem. Exactly. That's something we fight about. So imagine every flipping week.
That's eyes will change.
Like,
I'll still wake up late. You'll wake up early.
I'll still wake up early.
You'll sleep early. I'll sleep late.
Yeah, eyes will change. So review one door.
And no one is because now
I've said it.
The first to bang was 6 I'm not gonna want to go to the place. I'm not gonna want to sleep there because the pizza kill.
Exactly.
So, but I think also in as much as I have performed like confrontation and itandi, for you I wouldn't say we itanda, but it comes easy for you to like communicate about friend, don't. Yes, 80s, we have that. But like I think I don't know why there's a structure. If you're thinking about it, I don't know if it's working for you in your friendships.
I'm thinking about it.
I wouldn't like it.
Please accept my I'll be tough as the goisha with the flow. Can I get some structure in this relationship?
Resignation to notice period. So go by nobody 2 weeks for my
No, I actually don't think it's healthy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's healthy to communicate everything that you're feeling. Which is contrary to the many things we're being told. But because guys, you don't communicate everything. Like mama and therefore if you want to say something great. Say it as frequently as often as you need to.
And if you see bad pattern as well.
I get. But don't wait too long.
Yes. Also, don't say it's Kankabana. I used to have an issue with like people telling me in like Kankabana, and obviously the good defense mode.
I remember when they leave
because
so you know what?
Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed.
Okay, but in terms of there was the second part of the question, we didn't have any intentions for the friendship.
Not vision, not goals.
But now the trajectory.
I think I want you in my life forever, dude. Like, it's one of those things where I can't wait to
see what it will look like,
what it would be.
Because it's interesting. It's like good. I think change is so interesting and different.
Because it's gonna be so.
And it's because I know and I trust your character that even if circumstances change, I still know that Uzababu Songi. I might like need to learn and understand and interact with you differently, but I don't think it will change the fact that
there's a by even with like how you are with jazz and like how much you like she loves the jazz so much, and I can't imagine I say Nomdana. And that's why it's like, it's interesting, it's exciting, but I think the main goal for me is to be in her life.
Yeah.
And like try to be in her life, you know. And hopefully like hands on and now
No, but I must also say this. I think I reflect every week. You want to value your reflector every week. I think for me, I was actually thinking about it on the way here when we were talking about like when you think about the topic.
Yeah.
Okay. But I was thinking about it on my way here, and I was like, I don't think I've ever. There was somebody that actually spoke to me or said something about like the way people love your pets or something like that, and how much of an impact it can have as an owner.
Yeah.
And like Glenrita Yoga Jazz, the fact that number one, obviously it's changed a little bit of dynamics in terms of responsibility and things like that, and the fact that you were so willing to be present, and willing to and Jane, and also you never liked dogs, but she loves jazz. Yeah. I can,
and you gotta quite get on because
yeah, but I was saying like also that whenever you interact with Jazz, whenever Jazz comes and spends time with you, the fact that you went out and got him like snacks, when you take Jazz for a walk and you tell me about the things people say when I'm like you're also loving me intentionally. So I interpret that as. And I'm just like, although you're doing it to something that's outside of me, it's still an act of service, as if because we answer now, because you're absolutely mad about dogs.
I don't think If you guys are getting any ideas,
Jazz, like I'm even thinking about the time when Jazz used to sleep a bed, and I was like, Jazz, stop sleeping in your bed before you stop sleeping in my bed. And like, who wants? I don't like sleeping with a dog. I'm not a dog.
I don't mind, like, Jazz like cuddly, but it's it's like in now bedding yami mhlophe. So I know that.
Jazz, and he sleeps on your neck.
Okay, true. Okay.
That's why I was like, I can't. But anyway, so it's all a live video.
Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to.
I'm not even saying like. Please like, subscribe, comment, share.
Yes, please. And I'll leave down the details in the Qhawe description box.
Guys, Songi has really been serving you guys content over the last while. And I need you guys to tell people that, listen, there's this girl that is serving content consistently and serving content with quality. Songi is introducing you to amazing people.
Oh, yes.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing. Poster. Okay, I want you.
Yeah, well, do a friend.